Alright. What's up, y'all? This is the start of a new series I'm gonna start doing, or I'm gonna try and keep up, be consistent with on my channel, which is doing a weekly guitar progress update at the end of every week, or at some point each week. This is my grandma who passed away years ago's old guitar, and it's just been sitting with my dad, and I was like, okay, well, someone should get mileage out of it. So this thing's prehistoric, but it gets the job done. So I'm gonna try and practice every single day, unless there's just a day when it becomes impossible to do so, but otherwise I'm gonna try and stay consistent and just learn what I want to learn and practice what I want to practice, and then try and put a video up, and then that way I can watch it back in the future and watch my progression from like where I am now, which is terrible, and then hopefully when I improve, then I can start to do really cool stuff. So I think it'll be fun. So what I'm going to try and do each week is show what I've learned, and then what is proving to be challenging, or something that I'm trying to figure out how to overcome. So anyways, we'll start simple with, I've learned a lot this week, so this one might be longer than the other ones. So I'll try and be fast. The first is that each of these strings is a note, and from top to bottom you can use an acronym, which is, since my name is Evan, I'll use Evan. Evan 8 Dynamite Goodbye Evan. So it's an E, an A, Dynamite D, G, B, E again. And the strings, I believe, are counted from bottom to top. So the top is the 6th string, and the bottom is the 1st string. And then each of these brackets here is a fret, which is delineated by the lines here. You play chords by holding down multiple strings at a designated position on each fret. So a basic E chord, it's either done by holding the top A chord and D chord, D string, on the 2nd fret, and then if you want, you can hold the, let's see, Evan 8 Dynamite Good, but see, I still have to do this, the B on the 1st fret with your pointer finger. And what I learned is that when you hold these strings, you're supposed to do it at the part on the fret, like before the fret, right before the fret, because if you do it higher up, it will like buzz when you play it. So like if I try and hold, say, 2nd fret on the A at the top, it like buzzes. Hear that? Versus if I hold it at the bottom, it doesn't buzz. Same thing here. You hear that? It's very distinct. Versus if you hold it here, the note actually rings out. So it's very clear if you're buzzing versus if you're not. So that's been something that is constantly a challenge and will forever be a challenge that I'm constantly working through. So anyways, the first thing I learned on day 1 was 2 chords and those things. So the E chord, of course, holding these all down like this, pointer, middle, and ring finger, and it sounds like that. And then I learned to play each string. See, I didn't get that one because I wasn't slamming my pointer finger down enough, so I have to press harder, and then the note will come out. Anyways, you get the idea. So you have to push really hard down. Another thing I learned is when you're pressing the strings down, you have to do it like perpendicular to the string, otherwise you will compress the other string below it. So if I press down this G here and I like point my finger down like this, then if I try and play the B, it's muffled. So when you do it, you have to point your finger like straight onto the string in order to get each one out without them muffling the others. So, and then that was my hand on there, so I need to lift my hand away. But see, there's buzzing because I'm not pushing hard enough because my fingers are dying because I'm still having to develop the calluses on my fingers. But anyways, so there's that. There's the E chord, and then I learned that there is this A chord here where I have to position my hands all wonky like this. There's that, and then I was working on transferring between the E here, so, and then back to the A, and you got to get all your fingers perfect, and then back to the E, like that. And when you play songs and you get your pick and you're strumming and you're like strumming on an E or something and you're, then you have to switch quickly to the A and then play with that kind of thing. So that's what they're doing in the songs, is they're going one chord, another chord, another chord. So then day 2, I decided to learn one more chord, which is a C, which is supposed to be really hard to do, and it is. It's 1st fret B, 3rd fret D, or 2nd fret D, and then 3rd fret A, like this. So that's C. So I've been trying to work on alternating between all of those. Also, I haven't liked playing with the pick as much. I've much preferred doing finger style, so I'm going to mostly do finger style, but I'm going to also try and learn with the pick because it's important. Oh, I also learned one little like rhythm thing you can do, where if you go, I think it's like down, up, down, so you're going down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 and you speed it up. I have trouble doing the up and down with my fingers. You're supposed to flick with your nail on your pointer finger on the way down like this, but I don't have a nail because I bite them incessantly. So doing and hitting every single string is really tough. And then you're supposed to use your thumb on the way back up. So you go down and then thumb on the way up. But I don't have a thumbnail either. So we have to work that out. The next thing I started to try and learn, I just found the start of All Girls Are the Same by Juice WRLD. And I was like, I would like to do the little dun, 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 you know, like the little melancholy tune at the start. And so, let's see, and I'm trying to remember all of this. Usually I use a video to help guide me. So this is a practice of my memory and how much I've actually learned this week. So let me just try and play it. Let's see. Hold on. Oop. Hold on. I forgot to flick the one on top. The other thing, sometimes when I flick a string, I accidentally clip another one, and then it screws up the whole thing. Anyways, one more time. Ugh, got that buzz. Anyways, I'm in my head now, but I've gotten kind of consistent at it. But you'll notice there are lots of times when I'm not playing both strings at the same volume, so I don't flick them as hard. So like here, if I go, right, that's very faint and quiet, versus if I flick it harder, it's louder. So flicking the strings equally loud the whole time is hard. Making sure that I'm able to switch between each string here with this hand and switch between multiple fingers here on different strings at the same time. I've noticed that I slightly improve just by like, I get a feel for it. Like I just know where each string is. And you have to develop that. So it's been very trying for my patience to make sure that I'm able to, not look at both. I can't look at both at the same time. So when I'm trying to move between like, I'm on this string and then I'm moving to this string or the third string. So I'm like on the fifth. Sorry. And then I'm going up to the fourth or third. And then I have to move back around and I'm moving here and all over. So it gets pretty tough. So there's that. Then another day I thought it'd be fun to learn like the basic intro to Seven Nation Army. So I'll try and play that here. I'll play the easy version and I'll try and show you the hard version, which I haven't gotten down yet. I want to do that part again. Oh, dang it. Anyway, so that's like the basic intro. It's very easy, yet I still messed up like 2 or 3 times. As you can see, I'm not very consistent. It's only week 1. Now, the hard part to do it the right way is you have to play a power chord on every single note. I'm not even certain what a power chord is, but the guy who was doing it was like, for every note you would play on the A, you bring your ring and pinky down on 2 frets down and the strings below. So it sounds like this. So instead of just where it's dum 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 dum, it's got like that more melody to it. The hard part here is not hitting the first and second string, or the 2 on the bottom. I'm not supposed to go like, because that ruins it. It's supposed to be, so you have to flick. See, I hit the second one, so it's pretty tough. And when you slide, you have to slide all 3 down. Anyways, you can tell I'm not good at it. I've slowly been trying, but like if I try and go at the same pace, I'll try and show you. Anyways, that wasn't the same pace, obviously, because I paused a bunch, but it's not consistent at all. But I figure I should start trying hard things early. Hear how bad that sounds? That's trying to go too fast. So that's why usually when I practice, I'm very slow, and I go like 1 string at a time. I'll play it. Then I'll go and I make sure everything's in place. Then I go, make sure everything's in place. Go, make sure everything's in place. Anyways, it sounds pretty incredible when you get it right. And then for the end, you have to do the same thing, but you do it up on the E. So it's like. Oh, wait, what did I mess up? Oh, yeah. And then you hit that one more time. Anyways, tough, working on it, work in progress. The other thing I've been trying to work on, or have been learning, is I'm really into video game music. So I've been doing I've been working on the Zelda's Lullaby theme from Ocarina of Time. So I will do my best to play that. I've been working through it. I'm not fast, but if you listen to it, it's like you can obviously tell that that's what I'm playing, and it's really cool. So I'll do my best I'll go as far through it as I've learned and try my best to play as best I can. I'll probably make mistakes, but that's okay. Oh, it's... Dang it. Anyways, that part I'm just trying to learn. Like, I started trying to learn that today when I was jamming practicing today. But it's like, let me try and get it once. And I'm not even getting the whole thing. It's supposed to be like bottom E and then B. You go like, then 10, 9, 10, 9, and then 10 on the chord right above it. Then you're supposed to go back, I think. I don't remember, honestly. I'm just learning it. But that's the idea. I wasn't perfect. But, you know, it's pretty sick to be able to play something from your childhood and oh, it's supposed to be this first. And you'll notice I get a lot. I can't speak and play. I get a lot of buzzes and a lot of notes that don't ring out perfectly, but in general I'm able to get the notes to come out, and that's pretty sick. I have to take pauses when it's something hard to play. Like here, I have to play B on the second and then A on the A, or fourth on the A, which is like, look at my hand. Like, that's tough to go straight from, like, let's see, it goes. I missed the note. Dang it, man. Let me just do it again. Then I have to go right to it. Then, like here, you have to like let go of the string. Oh, and that's supposed to be. Oh, and then here, right? You hit the 7 and the 0 here. Then you have to go bing right to this. Then dang it. Anyways, it's tough. Like, there's challenging components to this, and I'm playing it slower than you're supposed to. But there's just something about being able to play a song from a game that you like grew up with as a child. It's just sick. So I'm gonna try and keep getting consistent with it. I have a note on my phone of things I want to learn to play, And the ultimate end goal by year one, by the end of year one, is to be able to play the Gerudo Valley theme from Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. If you haven't listened to that theme, it's one of the most iconic roaming themes, beloved themes ever in all of gaming, and it is sick. So that's the end goal, is to be able to play that. But otherwise, I'm just putting, when I listen to a song that I like, or a melody from a game I play that I like, I just put it down, and it becomes on the learning list. Because I think the biggest thing with trying to learn anything is making it fun. And if I'm just trying to learn random songs from the 1900s that I have no interest in learning, I don't think that would be very conducive. So like, a lot of what I'm doing is like precision with like flicking correct strings, not so much chord music where I like hold a chord and I just like you know, do the thing where I go like, you know, like Campfire, like down, 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 or like down, down, up, down, 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 you know, like that kind of thing. I feel like I can learn that, you know, learn the different chord. A lot of the songs, like basic songs, for like Campfire stuff, it's like one chord. And then switch to another chord, same thing. Like down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. Switch back to the first chord, switch back to the other one, and then everyone's singing. So I feel like I can learn that, and I'll learn more chords as it comes. But I think the fun thing to do is going to be to look at songs, and when the song requires learning a chord, then I'm going to learn the chord. I don't see the point in learning, you know, a million different chords and then never using them, and then look at me, I can play all these different chords. It's like, look at this interesting one where I do my, it's like, I have no interest in just learning that and then not using it. So that's the plan. I'm going to keep learning, and hopefully you guys, these videos won't be as long because I won't have as much to, you know, add for like things I've learned, or like there won't be as much nuance with like frets and stuff. I'll just play. I'll be like, look, this is what I learned this week. And then I'll just play. And then it'll be like, wow, that sounds really trash, but I can kind of tell what he's going for. And then, you know, hopefully month 1, it's like, oh wow, that's actually like not horrible. Month 3, still, you like, you know, the progression's slow. It's music. It's abusive and loving at the same time and requires dedication, but I figured I might as well get use out of this. And then, you know, maybe one day if I actually stay consistent and get good, then I can get an electric guitar and go from there. But yeah, new hobby. So if you watch this whole video, then you're a real one. And yeah, I hope you're as excited as I am to, you know, see how I progress with this. It'd be pretty cool to be able to shred out, you know, whatever themes or songs people are interested in. You know, if someone says, oh, I really like that song, and I can just go like, oh yeah, and then just, you know, throw down and just, I picked the worst strings to hold down, obviously, but you get the idea. So, new hobby, working towards it. I'll quit babbling. See y'all.